I really, really liked it. So firstly, I want to say congratulations to you and to all the people who did it. And I know that I will definitely use it a lot. What I liked in particular about it was the way that individuals were portrayed, and they were allowed to speak and give their points of view. And it came across really strongly, particularly the situation for women with disabilities in developing countries and the challenges that they'd face in just running their lives. And then also the added value that people with disabilities have actually in policy making, but also in delivering services. So I thought the thing that was captured really well from the Kibera slums, the people with disabilities who are actually doing the VCT themselves, and the fact that they are the best people actually, to work within their own community. So that came across really well, and I haven't seen any other documentary which has given the same. Gets the same message across, so that I really liked. Also, it was beautiful. It showed these places and people and the sounds and everything. Oh, and actually the section on deafness was really good, the silence section. That was really, really, I haven't seen that done before in a film either, so I really like that. And I know I have a deaf colleague who couldn't have made it today, but I'm dying to show it to her because I know she would love it. So that was really to give the message of how the world feels different when you're deaf. And then also the section which was not subtitled was very good as well. The part where the deaf people were speaking and there was no subtitle, the idea of making the viewer actually experience the sort of discrimination, exclusion that deaf people usually face in general discussion. The first message is that I'll use the film, and I have an idea, I have a lot of ideas on how to use it. I think it kind of reminds me that actually for a lot of the work that we do, we don't go far enough to bring the voices of the people concerned into the general public and let them speak out about their situation. And we focus maybe a lot of energy on, developing policy papers and arguments and things like that, but probably the most effective advocacy is self-advocacy, and that I'm really inspired by how VSO Netherlands have done that so creatively with this film on HIV and disability.
It's extremely important that all professionals working on the national HIV strategies in all countries, especially in Africa and in Kenya, as we have seen, integrated the priorities of persons living with disabilities in their national HIV strategies. As I said, I think this film is really a kind of eye-opening tool, eye-opening opportunity for those working on these programs. We should be much more careful when we talk about vulnerable groups and vulnerable populations, and it's really important that we address the specificities of all these groups and all these persons. We should specifically address the needs and the priorities of persons living with disabilities within the programs and the strategies.